Are we rolling? Oh, it's boiling. So interesting and captivating. Hello, my name is Emily from the food blog Feelin Whisky. Today I am going to show you how to make some maple roasted carrots with a super easy maple-tahini glaze. It's a really simple side dish that everybody in your family is going to love, and it looks super festive because you sprinkle it with some pomegranate seeds at the end. So it's just going to be really lovely, and it's so easy to throw together. So let me show you how. So we are going to start. You're like, Emily, why are there onions on the stove? It's because I'm making multiple recipes right now. See you next week. We're preheating the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. We are going to take our very ugly but very trusty baking sheet. Something just fell off of it. That's kind of gross. And we're gonna line it with parchment paper and set it aside. So I am starting with some peeled and scrubbed rainbow carrots with the tops cut off. You can just use regular carrots. You can also use baby carrots. You might have to adjust the cooking time, but any carrots will do. I just think these are really lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them in half lengthwise, just so that they don't take a whole decade to cook. And I just think that leaving the little tops on looks really pretty. You obviously don't want to eat those. You could if you wanted to, honestly. You can eat carrot tops. Did you know that? You can eat carrot tops. I guess this is the right time to mention that I've never tested this recipe, so it might not even work. So we are just going to spread these out in a mostly even layer on our lined baking sheet. And then we're going to cut up some butter. If you're vegan, you can also use olive oil here or vegan butter, but I am not, so I'm using regular butter. I'm gonna use about 2 tablespoons, maybe a little bit more, and I'm just gonna cube it up into rough little cubes and dot it over the top. So when they go in the oven, it will get all nice and melty and glazy and delicious. Why am I singing the A-Team theme song? Hope you can hear that loud and clear on the microphone. I am going to put on these a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, liquid deliciousness. This is all the brown sugar I have left, so I sure hope it's enough. Looks like 1 tablespoon-ish. Oh yeah, that should be fine. And then of course, as always, some salt. I almost never measure my salt. I don't know. I usually just shake out like that much in my hand and it usually ends up being right. But sprinkle from high up so you don't get it super concentrated in any one area. And then a little pepper. Just a little. Make sure they're all coated in their goodness. And we are going to pop them in our preheated oven for about 20 minutes or so. And we're gonna check them halfway. Always buy organic lemons. While those are in the oven, I'm going to make a super quick 4-ingredient tahini sauce. Is it 4 ingredients? Yes. We are starting, of course, with some tahini. I'm using Trader Joe's because it is very overpriced everywhere else. But you want to stir it because there's this weird layer of fat on the top. Hear that? Once it has been stirred through and it's nice and homogeneous and it's not making that gross slurpy noise anymore, I'm going to pour out a 1/4 cup. The carrots are ready to be flipped. All right. Back in they go for another 10 to 15 minutes or so. Back to the glaze. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. And a little bit more, just 'cause. And then we are going to add the juice of half a lemon, juicing it over my hand so I can catch any seeds. A little shake of salt. Stir it all together. gonna look a little weird at first, but don't panic. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be this nice little sauce that you can drizzle over the top. Our carrots are done. Look at those. They're so beautiful. Look at these. Look at how perfect and glazy they are. I'm so excited that these actually worked. All that is left to do is plate. So I'm just gonna arrange these on a nice little pretty platter. My favorite thing about these is that they are so low effort, but they look really beautiful. So everyone will be like, oh my God, you're such a good cook. And you'll be like, thank you. I know. Drizzle over that tahini sauce. I love this stuff. It tastes kind of like honey mustard. Damn, that's good. Oh, jeez. Oh my God, this is terrifying. All right, we're good. We're in business. Pomegranate just adds a little pop of color, makes it look extra festive. If you wanted to go the extra mile, you could drizzle on some carrot top pesto. You could cut up some herbs, some parsley would be nice. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Some of those on the top. Doesn't have to be perfect. It is a rustic dish. And there you have it. Maple roasted carrots with maple tahini and pomegranates. Aren't they so lovely? They're gonna be gone in a flash. Oh no, I lost one. So yarn.